morning. I'm Dee Robbins, and I have two announcements this morning. The first one has to do with the book discussion group that meets at 9 and 2:02 every Sunday before church. Next Sunday, we're going to start a new book. We're going to read Romans, and we're using the UCC curriculum, Listen Up, about the Bible study. And we have these books in the room for those if you want to go look through it and see if that's something you want to do. Please join us next Sunday at 9. We would love to have many members of the congregation come and discuss the book of Romans with us. And my second announcement has to do with the Stephen Ministry, which you may know of through the introduction in the cards, the pew cards. For those of you who don't, Stephen ministers are members of the congregation who will walk with and provide emotional and spiritual support to folks who may be going through a difficult time. We are going to be starting a new training class this coming January, and October 23rd, during hospitality, we'll be meeting with members of the congregation to talk with you about that. We're also available. We have our Stephen Minister badges, and for those of you who are, let me just name out so that you can talk with us and know us. Dominic Trolley, if you're here, stand just so that people recognize you. Dominic Trolley and Ella Rank in the choir. Diane Patino, myself, Betty Christensen and Jeff Smith are not here today, I don't think, and Peg Barrett as well. And so we're the current Stephen ministers. We're welcoming other members of the congregation who feel called to providing care, Christian care to individuals who are going through difficult times. To talk with us about becoming Stephen ministry, we have a discernment package. It's quite a blessed calling, both for the caregiver and the care receiver. And if you're feeling in need of having a caregiver, please do come approach us. We would love to assist you during these difficult times. Thank you.
Good morning. I also have two announcements. The first is for the Women's Fellowship Program this coming Wednesday. The weather forecast looks wonderful, 64 degrees and no more than partly cloudy. So I have a sign-up here, which I'm going to try to get down to coffee hour for women who are interested in coming. We will meet here at the church at 12:30 and carpool to Allison's Orchard in Westmoreland, or Walpole, actually. If you need to carpool, you might look at your name on the list and just put down ride so that we would go. 21 people are signed up now, and it's a fun thing to do. Apple pie and cider or coffee for $5 once we get there. And my second announcement is about 100 Nights Overflow Shelter at our church. People have been asking me for a few weeks and finally getting things together. We will have a meeting next Sunday at 11 o'clock in the morning following worship, and this will be to talk about those folks who are returning as volunteers from the 100 Nights Shelter, those folks who are curious about what we do and what actually happens, and anyone who might like to volunteer. We do need more volunteers to cover the nights here in the shelter. I've been told already that there are like 85 people turning up right now at 100 Nights. It formally doesn't begin until the evening of Thanksgiving, and we anticipate that we're going to be needed fairly soon in that process. So please think about that at 11 o'clock next Sunday morning. I think it will be on the second floor, either in the parlor or room 218, depending on what Godspell is doing and how many of us actually show up. Please think about it. Thank you.
And I have an announcement for all those of you who do not yet own a barking, terrifying animatronic dog. Now is your chance to get one. Yesterday, the youth group set up the remnants of the haunted church supplies in the old youth room down on the first floor. There is much left, and tonight they have to deal with whatever is left. So if you want to buy an animatronic barking dog, or strobe lights, store, all sorts of other great haunting supplies. Take a look at what's in there and see what you need. I don't think we're going to have anyone like officially there selling stuff, but make an offer. I'm sure it'll work out. Thank you.
I've seen this animatronic dog. It's the most terrifying thing you'll ever have in your home. Please rise. As we leave this place, my friends, calmed, healed, soothed, inspired by the Holy Word. May God bless you and keep you. May God's face shine upon you and be gracious unto you, and give you peace this day and forevermore. Amen.